everyone, welcome to my channel, Live with Lanie. Um, what a week, right? With this Mercury and Pisces energy. So, I'm really excited to see what the cards are saying. Because I really felt this big shift, right? So, let me know in the comments if you've been feeling a lot of, like you're purging a lot of emotions or anything like that recently, or going through a lot of downloads or upgrades or whatever computer terms you want to use. Okay, I'm excited, so let's just dive in. Oh my gosh, and this one flipped over and flipped back in. Okay, did you mean for that one to come out? Okay. Okay, so maybe some of you are kind of finding your path and getting together with others and collaborating with others, and maybe even meeting new people or making new friends, or going out with friends that you haven't seen in a while, or going out of town. But yeah, really good energy. I don't know. Is that what you wanted? Is that what you meant with this card? Did it have anything else to pertains to? Okay. As soon as I grab them, they just start flying out. It's nerve-wracking sometimes. Okay, so since you're like in this energy of focusing on yourself and hanging out with your friends and collaborating, working on projects, and just kind of learning and learning about yourself and following your path and finding yourself. That's what you're doing. You're finding yourself. So you have somebody who wants to come in and make an offer because they're noticing you. They're noticing you bloom. They're like, well, you're hanging out with all these people. Like, can I be that yellow pentacle? Can I bring something to the table? They want to make an offer, a serious offer, like towards working together. And anyway, the Ten of Cups is here. So this is somebody who has a lot of emotions for you and wants to offer you a lot. What was at the bottom of the deck? Nine of Swords. They're really, really, really worried that you're not going to accept this offer. It's giving them headaches. They're stressing out and they're getting headaches about it because they're overthinking a lot. Because I have the headache now. I'm feeling the headache. All right. Moving on. Just make sure I didn't miss anything important. Was that the message? Did I miss anything? Would you like me to pull more out of this deck? Okay. So it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a battle to get to you, but they're willing to fight for you. Huh. They're trying to They're trying to come forward in a way that creates little conflict as possible. Is that what you wanted to say? Did I miss anything aside from that? Should I pull even more cards out of this deck? Well, that looks like a no. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Prisma Visions deck. And this was the Everyday Witch Tarot for anybody who's curious. But so far, so good. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of determination to get to you. My whole deck was upside down. Look at here again, Knight of Pentacles. A lot of my readings have been coming out duplicate cards. So those are the ones that are really going to stand out and have a lot of meaning for you. I was just taking in the cards. I don't know if you guys could have seen that one as well. It's a really pretty card. There's a lot of abundance in the background that you can't see yet. Beautiful. And then this one, he's sitting on a unicorn. And there's all these giant strawberries. The unicorn's like eating a giant strawberry. It's like a fairy tale, you know, it's magical. Life is a fairy tale. It's just not how we read it in the books when we were growing up. You know, it's just a different kind of fairy tale. But awesome. So we have the Chariot coming out with the Knight of Pentacles, though. That's just such determination to come forward. Because they want to live out this fairy tale. If you guys started writing a story together and you guys didn't finish it. But every good story has its twists and turns and surprises, and they could write stories. You could write a story about your situation, your journey, and a lot of people would watch it. Is that what you wanted to tell them with this card? Did I miss anything? Hold on. Did I miss anything? Okay. I thought they were saying yes for a second. Okay, now we got the Six of Swords with the star. So they're really hoping that if they leave the past behind and come forward and start fresh with you, that it's going to be a big change from whatever relationships you've endured in the past. So deep down, they have a lot of hope. And that's what's pushing them forward with this determination. It's like they're starting to follow their guides. Like they've been in the dark, but now they're starting to follow the light. It's like they're finally crossing over into enlightenment with this bridge, and then there's like two hearts over the bridge, which I've never noticed before. that it? Did I miss anything? Should I pull more out of this deck? Once in a while, they'll have me just pull one card out of a deck, and it's a really strong message. All right, so somebody wants to come in with an apology. They're saying, I've changed. With the death card here, I've changed, I've been reborn, I'm not the same as I used to be, and I'm really sorry. And I don't want you to judge me because that wasn't me now, that was past me, you know, that's not the same energy I have now. So that's what they want to tell you. And I usually don't get a strong message like that. That was a really strong message from them to you. And I don't normally get those. So, I mean, I get them, but like that was really strong, and like right away, like I didn't even have to think about it. And I normally don't get apology with the Page of Chalices or Page of Cups. I normally don't automatically think, oh, it's an apology. I think this is the first time I've ever said that. But this is what's going on. They really, really do want to apologize here and now. I'm sorry. That was the old me. Maybe we can start new, you know? They may want to bring you flowers. If they don't, then they're crazy. Okay, is that the message that you wanted to give to them? Did I miss something? Nope. Should I pull more out of the Prism of Visions deck? Sure thing. Whoa! Hold on. Okay, I don't know what happened with this deck anyway, but like all these are in reverse. Like all in a row, just a bunch of reversals right in a row. How did that happen? There shouldn't be any in this deck. And they're all in a row. And I've been I'm just going to leave it at that. But look at all these cards that came out. I'm going to take them all too. So the Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, guys. We got 9 cards here. Give me a sec. The Star, which was just at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. The Hierophant. The Sun. 8 of Cups. 2 of Swords. 7 of Cups. Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups. Woo! That's a lot here. Okay, so you don't even know what's coming. You have no idea what's coming, but that's good. It's really good to embrace uncertainty and be excited about new surprises to come in the future, you know? So, because that can be hard for some of us. So, and if we had the 9 of Chalices, we'd have a whole story here, because the pictures make a whole scene when you line up the cards together. So there'd be the 9 of Cups. I feel like the 9 of Cups is significant here in that you're kind of in that 9 of Cups energy and kind of loving yourself and kind of being content with the cups that you have. And so that's why it's missing here, because that's what that energy is that's bringing you to the Ten of Cups. But with the Two of Swords down here, that's what I was getting with the, you kind of don't see what's coming. You don't know what's going on. You don't know which way you're going right now, kind of, in a sense. And you kind of are just coming into a little bit of that Fool energy, right? Where you're kind of letting the universe kind of carry you a little bit and guide you. I'm seeing a lot of reflection here and of their past energy. Like they've been really thinking about the past a lot here, and they're just so hopeful that you'll see them for who they are now and not for who they were in the past. And that's a really strong message that I'm getting from this reading. That's the strongest message that I'm getting. Not, like they want to do what's right by you. They want to do what's right by themselves. They want to be honest with themselves. They want to bring you happiness and stability. They probably want to marry you. They see you as a ray of sunshine in their life. Sometimes when they are feeling down, even if you're not speaking to each other, but if they're feeling down, you kind of give them hope in a sense. Like look into the future with you gives them hope and helps them moving forward more than you know. Especially if you've been praying for this person, they're receiving those prayers. They're receiving blessings from those prayers. But they see you as the one for them, the love of their life. They can't see themselves feeling the way they feel for you for another. And you like tick all the boxes emotionally for them. Is that the message that you wanted to give the viewers here? Did I miss something with these cards? Should I pull more cards out of the Prisma Visions deck? That's a no. But that was a lot. So it's kind of nice when they pull out a lot because it gives a bigger picture. But honestly, I think it's easier to read most of the time when there's fewer cards. Because you can pull out a whole deck and that's just everything. But at the same time, especially if you're reading intuitively, all these cards have infinite meanings for infinite things, depending on what's going on, what the situation what the message is, what other cards come out with it, where they're placed around the cards and everything. So if anybody tells you this card means this and this card means this and this card means this, don't stick by that and don't say, oh well, I watched a reading and they told me the wrong meaning of a card and they're a fraud. No, it's because they're reading intuitively. They're not reading by a book. I don't know who, somebody maybe needed to hear that. Like, I feel like this video will like get out to somebody just for that message. But yeah, no sweat though. Like we want to know what things mean and have a meaning for them, and then that's it. But that's not how the world works. There's various meanings for all of this. So let me just push some of these up. I still like to know what cards are out. kind of. But you had a new life at the bottom of the deck. Some of you might be 39 years old. Well, obviously, some of you are going to be 39 years old, but I feel like this is in particular a message for like somebody who's 39. Like, this is only the start of your new life. Whoa. I don't know how these cards fly out half the time, most of the time, all the time. Regeneration. This is about getting rid of what's no longer serving you. Whatever like old aspects of yourself are now diminishing, and you're like transforming into this brand new being, and it's beautiful. It's your future is very, very abundant. Just saying. Treasure Island. And I feel like you're going to live a long time, so don't dwell too much on what has been or whatever, like life is crazy, right? So we should not plan our life out too much, because there's going to be so many twists and turns, and the more concrete you are in your plans, then the more shook up you're going to be when the universe comes and says, well, we're changing things up, So yeah, I feel like a sense of freedom here with I feel a very strong surrendering energy, like you're surrendering more to the universe, and it's allowing you to transform. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna cry. I'm crying. Okay. We have happy at the bottom of the deck, and then we have no place like home. Why? It's that dang Piscean energy. No place like home and soulmates. There's no place like home when you know where your soul belongs. All right. Just let me get my stuff together. Okay, I had to pause it there for a sec and get a tissue. Oh my gosh. That's why this volcano flew out, or it was stuck to the inside of the box. And like I'm sitting here and like I just like burst in tears, and that's what I'm looking down at. And why did I pick it up and waterfall? Like I couldn't help it. I just burst into tears. I'm still struggling, but you guys, I'm sure you guys understand. This journey can be really rough. And I don't know, that just triggered a lot of emotion in me. Maybe your person has been very emotional about this. With the 9 of Swords that came out earlier, I got a lot of, worrisome. They're having headaches. Yeah, maybe they are just like reaching this head of emotion. Like they've been holding in this emotion for you for so long. So I feel like it's just going to like hit them. Like they're just going to not be able to take it anymore. Like what just happened with me. Because that was out of nowhere. Like I can usually maintain composure. Especially on film. So, I don't know. Also, I just popped in contact lenses, and anytime I put them in, I end up crying somehow. Okay. So, like I said earlier, I was already telling you guys, you tick all the boxes for them emotionally. So, and then when these come out, it's like, it wasn't just like, oh, these cards came out again. It came out with emotion. It came out like, this person is in tears because they miss you so much, you know? Because you make them so happy. So without you, you know, it's kind of, there's a void. Spirit guides? Was that the message? Is this person in tears? They're saying yes. So everything I said was everything I said accurate for the message? Did I miss anything? Would you like me to pull more cards out of this deck? I'm still sniffling, guys. That reminds me, one time I was doing a reading for somebody, like a live reading, and this is insane. I don't even think you guys will believe me, but I was there. And this is one of the first readings I ever did, too. So I'm reading for this person, and they're like super hungry, so they're eating nachos while I'm doing the reading. And I'm sitting there reading this person's cards, and all of a sudden, like a drop of clear fluid just hit the table. And it was from my nose. I didn't even feel it, my nose running or anything. And I had like a drop and then another drop come out of my nose out of nowhere. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, yeah, it's really spicy. So I was picking up on her energy from her spicy food while I was doing her reading. So yeah, that's why I'm a little, like, I'm not out here trying to read for everybody, you know, like, oh, let me give you a reading, you know, like, I don't know. So, I read for people who genuinely support my channel and donate and, you know, put in that karmic. I believe that readings should not be free. Especially if you're doing a lot of readings. Don't feel bad if you charge for your readings, because guess what? If you give a lot of people free readings, they're not going to be very quality readings for them, because there's a certain karmic debt that needs to be paid in order to receive this information, you know? So I could probably word it better at another time, but there's I don't know, but I do like to give out free readings once in a while if I feel like it's the right thing to do. If I'm guided to, oh yeah, I will definitely give you a free reading, but I have to be guided to. So that being said, I did not expect to just burst into tears. Okay. Buy the book and why. And there's also a book with a question mark behind. Okay. So they're realizing that because the Hierophant was out here too. So they're realizing if they do things by the book or by by universal laws and like by thinking of others and I don't know, just doing things in a right way. Not that they haven't been in the past, but none of us are angels and we don't all just, they're starting to realize the reasons behind doing things by the book and not being in a selfish or self-serving energy. They're realizing the value in unity and that there's a lot of abundance that they're missing, that they've been missing by not reading into this more, reading into the book. So they're starting to open the pages. They're putting their back to being clueless. They're turning their back on like being left in the dark, and they're taking their curiosity to the universe and they're asking questions. They're saying, well, they're curious. They want to know how the universe works. And so that's the first step into like major enlightenment. Okay, I think I got myself pretty much completely together now. Spirits, spirit guides. Is that the message you wanted me to deliver to them? And I missed something. Would you like me to pull more out of this deck? Okay, looks like we're moving on to deck number 4, which is, what is it? That was the earth energy, and this is the wisdom of the wait. That was the wisdom of the oracle, and now we have earth energy. These cards are kind of similar. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so with the judgment card, wake up call, I saw there was something else. Regeneration. Your partner is like doing a whole 180. They're turning just like the moon. Like there's a moon here, there's a moon here. Then we have an iceberg. The moon controls the tides, and they're submerged by their emotions. They've been freezing out their emotions for so long that it's starting to drown them, and that's what's pushing them to say, what can I do to like stop feeling like this? I don't want to feel like this anymore. So this is giving them a wake-up call, and they're coming to terms with I just looked at the bottom of the deck. New beginnings. The death card was out here too, guys. So this is a major, major, major transformation, major turn of events. This is somebody who has learned the lessons and is coming forward with a real offer. The iceberg and the tsunami, there's a lot going on there emotionally. They want it to end. They want that to come to a completion. They want a new beginning. And they want you to know that they're not, they don't think they deserve one with you. They don't think they deserve a new beginning with you, but if you were to accept their offer, they would be eternally grateful. They would offer you so much abundance. They would offer you the world. So this was one of my most beautiful readings in a long time. I really, really hope you have enjoyed it. Where are we at? 35 minutes? Spirit guides, is that the end of the reading? Did I get all the messages right for them? Thank you so much. Thank you for guiding me and protecting me through this reading. And thank you for sending protection and guidance to all my viewers as well. Would you like me to pull? Would you like me to spin anything? Should I grab the decision maker? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, for those of you who might have been thinking of a question, or if you want to go ahead and pause and think of one now, I'm going to go ahead and see what the decision maker has to say. That reading took a lot out of me, guys, so make sure you send me some energy back by commenting down below and sending me some love, or just hitting the like button does a lot. Alright, thank you. Oh, okay. What? That took so much out of me. I'm kind of like dumbfounded right now. Spirit guides, can you please answer my viewer's question? Okay, this does take a few seconds to get going, but in the meantime, I'll just remind you that this can't answer everybody's question. So if it doesn't get yours, it might not get yours right. So just use your own intuition as far as what resonates or what doesn't. And that goes for all readings and all messages. Your intuition is stronger than anything. Oh, wow, we got a definitely, though. So hopefully you were thinking of something positive and hopefully that resonates for you. And I really love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you in advance for all your likes, and if you are new, make sure you subscribe if you like my messages. And I'm usually here every Friday with the Twin Flame reading, and I'm just getting started here, so I will be expanding and doing more things, but in the meantime, I will see you next week, and I'm just sending you guys so much love. Alright, bye.